Hello and welcome to the North Andover Journal, where we bring you all the latest North Andover news, events, and happenings. I'm your hometown host, Ron Carpenito, and come join us for a look around town. Now, since the move to their new headquarters in July of 2023, the North Andover Senior Center has added a lot to their schedule of activities. Among those recent additions is a series of seasonal pool tournaments. The center recently held their Winter Classic pool tournament, and we were there.
There's always something going on at the North Andover Senior Center. Classes, movies, dinners, and all kinds of games. And when the center announced their Winter Classic pool tournament, the players all came right on cue. It was the latest in a successful series of competitive tournaments. Program coordinator Tally Abernathy tells us more.
The Winter Classic pool tournament is today, and it's super exciting. We have 16 individual players playing an 8-ball tournament. And right now we're in the semifinals. We're almost heading towards the end. We did actually start this pool tournament thing at the Senior Center last summer. We had a summer classic. Actually, no, in the spring we had our first pool tournament because we were finding that people were coming to the pool room and it would be one person here, one person there, and nobody was together. So Kathy, the director, and Leah, the other program coordinator, and myself, we talked about it, and we decided that we were going to get people together and actually host our first pool tournament. And so that's where it all started, and they all came together for the first one. And I think we had about the same. We limited it to 16, and then we have like a wait list. But yeah, so this is our third one, but we're probably going to do them twice a year. So a summer classic and a winter classic.
The activity schedule has picked up since the new Senior Center, with expanded facilities, opened in July of 2023. Here are some of the other offerings.
We just had a ping pong tournament. Yes, we just had a ping pong tournament. We actually are coming up. We have a cornhole tournament, our Mardi Gras Madness cornhole tournament. I forget the date of it right now. And then we're also going to have our Puzzle Frenzy, which is a puzzle competition as well. So we are just, busy, busy, busy.
But on this day, it was all about the bank shots and 8 balls. And the winners of the Winter Classic Pool Tournament were, in first place, Joe Campbell, in second place, Rick DiConstantino, in third place, Tony Stianit, and in fourth place, Paul Giangrande. The Senior Center has many activities for the community, and it's easy to be a part of things.
They just have to come on down. Come join us down here at the North Andover Senior Center at 41 Sutton Street in North Andover. And yeah, we'll give you a tour, and you will be very welcoming.
Call the Senior Center at 978-688-9560 for more information or to get involved.
On March 1st, the North Andover Drama Guild competed in the Massachusetts Educational Theater Guild Dramafest preliminary round at St. John's Prep School. They performed a production of Places People, a play written by North Andover High School senior Connor Hoffman and directed by Kelly Walsh. The show received numerous accolades at the competition and was selected to move on to the semifinal round. We spoke with the director, playwright, and members of the cast to learn more about the process of putting this show together.
So Dramafest is a Massachusetts-wide one-act festival competition, and they have about 8 different locations that'll start off with prelims, and we all bring a 40-minute show and compete, and there's 3 rounds. The last round, the finals, end up in Boston. So last year we had a program called Shorts Fest, and Connor's was the finale, so I saw it last year. And I loved it. It was so funny, and I was just so impressed. He was a student writer, so I asked him this year if he would rewrite the show for Dramafest, and he agreed willingly.
I was really never expecting something that I wrote to be even honestly considered for Dramafest. I just feel so honored that I get to be a part of the process like I am. I've really learned a lot about the playwriting process and how to cut unnecessary dialogue, because the original extended version of this was about 5 minutes over what would get you disqualified at Dramafest. So I've had to cut content, and it's really taught me like what's funny, what's advancing the plot, what's worth it to keep.
We also heard from some of the cast members of Places People and got their thoughts on acting in a show written by one of their peers.
My name is Michael Tangstrom. I play the trickster in Places People.
You told me to be more sneaky during our last run through the play.
Not during the introductions, you buffoon.
Oh.
I'm Alex Phillips, and I play the prince in Places People.
Evil, reveal thyself.
Your Highness.
Aha! A witch!
My name is Harper Barrios, and I play the witch.
Now, for the dastardly villain of our story, the witch!
It's been very flexible, we've been changing around the script, kind of fooling around with it. It's been a lot of fun compared to a more rigid, structured, like Shakespeare or something.
It's really fun. It's also, I feel, a little easier because he can give us input on what he thought it was going to look like before we acted it and that sort of thing. So that's enjoyable.
It's really cool because he knows us very well, and it's just really impressive that someone like my age can write this well.
I think they gain a lot. I've been directing for 30 years. I don't think I've worked with a playwright in the room in 20 years. So it's a unique experience, and I'm glad that they got to do this because they could, voice an idea that they had off of his writing, and that was exciting as well. And sometimes we took the idea and sometimes we didn't, but I think it's a valuable experience.
At the competition on March 1st, the cast and crew received multiple accolades for their production. The stage crew and costume designers received recognition for technical excellence, and actors Donovan Brush, Alex Phillips, and Lila Lobel received acting recognition for their respective roles. North Andover's production of Places People was also selected to move on to the semifinal round. This is the first time the school has moved on to the semifinals since 2018. Their semifinal performance will take place at 11:30 a.m. on March 15th at the North Reading High School. Here's a sneak peek of what their performance has to offer.
I'm sure you wish you weren't watching this right now. Trust me, I wish I weren't directing it. But I need to say that I at least tried.
Line.
Already?
Yes, already. Line.
Boy, it sure is a lovely day out.
Right, thank you.
Boy, it sure is a lovely day out today.
You can't be serious. It's a necessary evil. They've had barely 2 hours of rehearsal. Act 1, Scene 1, from the top, Places People.
Now let's hear an update from our town manager, Melissa Rodriguez.
Hello, I'm Melissa Rodriguez, the town manager here in North Andover, with a brief update. I want to start by thanking our wonderful Department of Public Works. It's been a real winter here in New England for the first time in a while, and they have been exceptionally busy. I thank them for all of their hard work and appreciate all of the residents' patience as we clear out this snow. Just a reminder that town meeting is being held on May 13th at the high school. The actual location of the high school is still being determined, and the meeting will start at 6 p.m. The warrant by now is probably closed, and we know we're going to have an exciting town meeting with discussions on the budget, renovation of the fields at the high school, and ADU bylaw, which is accessory dwelling units. That should be exciting. Town Hall has been very busy recently, and if you've been paying attention to the select board meetings, we've had a new tree management plan, we've reviewed an open space plan, and we recently reviewed a digital equity plan, which is opening up a lot of different grant opportunities for the town. So I applaud all of the employees in the community development, planning, conservation, and DPW departments for all of their hard work on those plans. I want to congratulate our town clerk, Dawn Warren, on becoming a certified municipal clerk. Out of the 308 town clerks in Massachusetts, there is only 110 certified. It is a huge accomplishment, and we're very proud of her. The Kittredge School Building Committee has been very busy and has recently issued a survey looking for feedback on the 4 options that they're bringing forward at this time for the new Kittredge School, which would be at 2027 town meeting for a vote. As you know, the school committee has voted to temporarily close the Kittredge School during that construction, which means that we'll be able to have the best possible project, and we're looking forward to seeing how that turns out. Finally, I would like to congratulate firefighter Liz Minsky and police officers Furman, Houston, McGettrick, Messina, Seawade, K9 Neo, and Sergeant James for their designations as firefighter and police officers of the year in North Andover from the Exchange Club. Firefighter Minsky was honored due to her brave actions off duty, where she helped to save someone who was having a medical emergency at a restaurant. The officers were all recognized for their heroic actions on Waverly Road, where there was actually shots fired, and they did a fabulous job. I want to congratulate them. I look forward to seeing all of you at town meeting. Please get in touch if you have questions as we're going through the town meeting process. I know that sometimes it can be confusing and there can be a lot to learn about, but we're dedicated to making sure that everything goes smoothly and that you know everything you need to know when we go in the door. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.
Well, the winter sports season is almost at its end, and we've prepared a recap of how our Scarlet Knight athletes fared this season, featuring some great interviews conducted by the North Andover High School Sports Journalism Club.
The girls hockey team is the highest seed of any North Andover team, coming into the tournament as the 4th-ranked team in Division I behind star goaltender Juliana Taylor. They beat Franklin in the round of 32, 4-0, on February 25th, with senior captain Chase Nasser netting a goal and an assist in the contest. In the round of 16 on March 2nd, they beat number 20 Shawsheen Valley Tech 2-0 with Mia Kamek netting both goals. In the round of 8, they faced off against number 5 Archbishop Williams on March 5th and came away with a 3-1 victory, sending them to the semifinal round for the first time in program history. Their next matchup will be against number 1 ranked Hingham. Boys hockey was the 28th seed in Division II. They faced off against 5th seed Concord Carlisle on Wednesday, February 26th in the first round of the playoffs, and came away with a big upset win, 3-1. Unfortunately, they fell 6-1 against 12th-ranked Malden Catholic in the round of 16 on February 28th to bring their season to a close. The boys basketball team entered the Division I tournament as the 16th seed. The North Andover High School Sports Journalism Club spoke to senior captains Camden Bethel and Brian Giorda before their first playoff matchup against 17th seed New Bedford.
I'd say our strength were like our on-ball defense. I'd say we're very consistent with our defense and we're very aggressive. And then offensively, we're a great shooting team. We can hit a lot of shots, and any given night, any one of our players can go off.
We're a good shooting team. Defensively, we're a good team. I think keeping guys in front of us, stuff like that, help defense has been good. I think, coming out playing, rebounding the ball better than we did in the regular season, more consistently at least, moving the ball, passing, Cutting's a big part of our offense. We got to get better at that.
Just trying to take in this moment, right? I've worked so hard these past 4 years playing basketball for North Andover, so just really trying to stay in the moment and just do everything I can so we can get this win.
The Knights convincingly won the game with a strong 28-point performance from Endicott College basketball commit Nico Catalano. Members of the Sports Journalism Club spoke to junior Angel Sanchez and coach Paul Tanglis after the game.
Came out, we were aggressive. I thought we handled that pressure pretty well. Not playing for almost a week and a half can be kind of tough. You don't know how you're going to come out and play, but thought we had great energy, took care of the ball, thought the ball moved. Obviously, we got inside to Nico, and he had a game, and the rest kind of took care of itself.
How are you going to prepare for your next game? You're going against the number 1 seed.
Prepare like we do for every other team. We come in thinking they're the best team in the state, and this team is the best team in the state. We know our abilities and what we can do when we come in and practice and come out with energy.
The next stop on their playoff run was Franklin, where they faced the Panthers and fell 62-54 in a formidable performance against the top-ranked team in the state. The Knights look to continue their multi-year run of strong playoff performances into next season, despite losing many key contributors to graduation. The boys' indoor track team won the Division II state relays for the 6th consecutive season. They also came away with a second-place finish in the MVC League Championship. They battled through injuries at the state meet en route to a 13th place finish. The girls' track team came in 9th place in the state relays, 6th place in the MVC League Championship, and 19th at the Division II state meet. The Winter Cheer team secured a second-place finish in the Division II North Regionals and have made it to states for the first time. They will compete on March 9th at Worcester State University.
Now, while we love putting this show together, it wouldn't be possible without the help of residents like you and me. And now more than ever, with all the changes happening in our town, even-minded and accurate news matters most. Now, I may be the face of the Journal reporting here from the studio, but it doesn't work without citizens like you out in the field, willing to capture and report the full story on what's happening. If this interests you, please contact us now. We'll be able to get you up and running quickly and out there making a difference by reporting on the latest happenings around our amazing town. And of course, if you know of any topics, good or bad, that deserve to be heard, get in touch with us today by emailing us at thejournal@northandovercam.org or giving us a call at 978-687-6570. And from all of us here at the Journal and North Andover Cam, I'm your hometown host and local realtor, Ron Carpenito, and thank you for watching.